Welcome to this detailed breakdown of Article 174, a key component of the Indian Constitution. This article plays a significant role in the functioning of the legislative assemblies in India. It is essential to understand its implications and how it shapes the governance of the country. We will delve into the historical context, the drafting process, and the key elements that make this article so pivotal.
Today, we will explore its powers, responsibilities, limitations, and the roles of important constitutional figures such as the Governor, Speaker, President, and Prime Minister. Each of these figures has a unique role in the implementation and interpretation of Article 174. We will look at real-life examples and case studies to illustrate how these roles come into play. Understanding these roles is crucial for anyone interested in Indian politics or law.
This is crucial for UPSC aspirants seeking to understand the intricacies of the law. Stay with us as we break down complex legal jargon into simple, understandable terms. We will also provide tips and strategies for remembering key points, which will be beneficial for your exams. This video aims to be a comprehensive guide for your preparation.
Our goal is to explain these concepts clearly, highlighting both advantages and disadvantages. We will discuss the practical applications of Article 174 and how it affects the day-to-day functioning of the government. Additionally, we will touch upon the criticisms and challenges associated with this article, providing a balanced view.
By the end of this video, you'll have a solid grasp on how this article functions within India's legal framework. You will understand its significance, its impact on governance, and its relevance in contemporary times. This knowledge will not only help you in your exams, but also in understanding the broader political and legal landscape of India.
So, without further delay, let's get started. Prepare to dive deep into the world of Indian constitutional law and discover the intricacies of Article 174. This journey will be enlightening and informative, providing you with a thorough understanding of one of the most important aspects of the Indian Constitution.
Article 174 grants the governor the power to summon, prorogue, or dissolve the Legislative Assembly. This article is a crucial part of the Indian Constitution, as it outlines the significant responsibilities and powers vested in the governor. The ability to summon the assembly means the governor can call for a session of the Legislative Assembly, which is essential for the functioning of the state government. Proroguing the assembly refers to discontinuing a session without dissolving it, which can be necessary for various administrative reasons. Dissolving the assembly, on the other hand, means ending the current assembly's term, which usually leads to new elections. These powers are fundamental to the legislative process and ensure that the state government operates smoothly and efficiently.
This authority is part of the governor's role as the constitutional head of the state. The governor acts as a bridge between the central government and the state government, ensuring that the state's administration aligns with the constitutional framework. The ceremonial duties of the governor, such as attending official events and representing the state, are complemented by these significant legislative powers. However, the powers are not absolute. The governor cannot act solely based on personal discretion or preferences.
They must function on the advice of the Council of Ministers, which is led by the Chief Minister. This ensures that the governor's actions reflect the elected government's will and the people's mandate. The Chief Minister and the Council of Ministers play a pivotal role in advising the governor, ensuring that the executive decisions are in line with the legislative agenda and public interest.
This ensures that the governor doesn't act unilaterally, safeguarding democratic processes. The system of checks and balances is vital for maintaining the integrity of the state's governance.
Moreover, the governor's decision to summon or dissolve the assembly must be justified within the framework of the Constitution. This means that any action taken by the governor must have a constitutional basis and cannot be arbitrary.
This prevents potential misuse of these powers, ensuring a stable governance structure. The constitutional safeguards are in place to prevent any abuse of power and to maintain the democratic ethos of the state. By adhering to these guidelines, the governor helps in upholding the rule of law and the principles of democracy, ensuring that the state functions effectively and in the best interest of its citizens.
The governor plays a largely ceremonial role, but under Article 174, certain powers come into play regarding assembly sessions.
The governor can summon and dissolve the Legislative Assembly, but must act within constitutional limits.
These limits ensure the governor follows the advice of the elected council of ministers.
Checks and balances prevent arbitrary power use.
In crises, the governor's powers may expand temporarily.
This highlights the need for constitutional safeguards.
The Speaker of the Legislative Assembly plays a pivotal role in maintaining order during debates. They are the cornerstone of the legislative process, ensuring that every member has the opportunity to voice their opinions while maintaining decorum. The Speaker's impartiality is crucial, as they must navigate through heated discussions and conflicting viewpoints with fairness and authority.
They ensure that parliamentary rules and procedures are followed, acting as a neutral authority. This involves a deep understanding of the legislative framework and the ability to interpret rules in real time. The Speaker's role extends beyond mere rule enforcement. They are also responsible for guiding the legislative process, ensuring that bills and motions are debated thoroughly and fairly.
Under Article 174, the Speaker coordinates with the governor to ensure that assembly sessions are effectively managed. This coordination is vital for the smooth functioning of the legislative body, as it involves scheduling sessions, setting agendas, and ensuring that all legislative activities are conducted within the constitutional framework. The Speaker also liaises with various officials to address any procedural issues that may arise.
The Speaker's role is critical in deciding on questions of privilege and maintaining legislative discipline. They have the authority to address points of order, which are raised to ensure that the Assembly's proceedings are conducted according to the rules. By maintaining discipline, the Speaker ensures that the legislative process is not disrupted by unruly behavior or procedural violations.
Their decisions are final and binding, ensuring that debates remain focused and procedural. The Speaker's rulings are respected by all members, as they are seen as the ultimate authority on legislative matters. This respect is crucial for maintaining order and ensuring that the Assembly can function effectively. The Speaker's ability to enforce rules and make impartial decisions is what keeps the legislative process on track.
In times of political uncertainty, the Speaker ensures that Assembly business continues smoothly, protecting the institution's integrity. They act as a stabilizing force, ensuring that the legislative process is not derailed by political turmoil. The Speaker's role is not just administrative, but also symbolic, representing the authority and continuity of the legislative institution. Their leadership is essential for upholding the principles of democracy and ensuring that the voices of the people are heard through their elected representatives.
The President of India's role becomes significant during a constitutional breakdown.
The President can declare President's rule under Article 356, impacting Assembly proceedings.
President's rule is imposed if the Assembly fails to operate constitutionally.
This ensures democracy is preserved in times of crisis.
These powers are limited and used only in extraordinary circumstances.
The Prime Minister and the Council of Ministers advise the governor on assembly matters.
This ensures the governor's decisions align with the elected government.
Article 174 reinforces collective responsibility, guiding key decisions.
The council maintains the balance of power within the government.
Their advice ensures the governor acts within the constitutional framework.
In conclusion, Article 174 shapes the structure and functioning of state legislatures.
It provides key powers to constitutional figures like the governor and speaker.
Understanding these roles is essential for UPSC preparation.
Thank you for watching. Hit the like button if you found this helpful.
Share it with fellow aspirants and subscribe for more content.